Hi, it's Cory, and today you're going to learn how to play I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. Before we get started with the tutorial, I want to take a second just to thank my patrons. This was their April Song of the Month. This is the one that they voted on that they'd like to have made into a full tutorial. So thank you so much to my patrons for not only supporting the channel, but really just being a really great supportive community. In particular, I'd like to take a minute just to shout out my gold tier patrons for their generous support. That's Rosemary Bristol, Christine Trelana, Glenn Clement and Perry Payne, Yuki, Stefan Ramirez and Rhonda Johnson, Nadia Rogers, and also Bradley Carter. And then, of course, thank you to all of my other gold patrons that prefer to stay anonymous as well. And if you're at all interested in joining my Patreon community, you get access to my lead sheets, a bunch of other support, more one-on-one help from me. And if you're at all interested, the link is down in the description box. But let's get into the tutorial. First things first, make sure your ukulele is in tune. That's going to be a G on the 4th string, a C on the 3rd string, an E on the 2nd string, and an A on the 1st string. For this song, we're going to need to know 8 different chords, and that is so we can take the key change. The first chord we're going to be looking at is the A major chord. To make the A major, you're taking your first finger, placing it on the 3rd string 1st fret, and then your second finger is going on the 2nd fret 4th string. We also need an A minor for this song, so that's going to be your second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. We need a C major for the song, so that's going to be your 3rd finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. We need a D major. That's going to be your first finger on the 2nd fret 4th string, your second finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret 2nd string. We also need an E7. That's going to be your first finger on the 1st fret 4th string, your second finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then your 3rd finger on the 1st string 2nd fret. We also need an E minor. That's going to be your first finger on the 1st string 2nd fret, your second finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 3rd string 4th fret. We'll also use an F sharp minor chord. So that's going to be your first finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, your second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret. And lastly, we'll use the G major chord. For that, it's going to be your first finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, your second finger on the 2nd fret 1st string, and then your 3rd finger is going on the 3rd fret 2nd string. When we take the key change for this song, we'll actually be moving from the A major to that F sharp minor a lot. So if you notice, my 2 fingers are already in the position to be able to make that transition, and all I have to do is place my 3rd finger down on that 2nd string in order to move fully to that F sharp minor. So it's just one thing to keep in mind as you make those transitions. Let's talk about strumming pattern. For most of the song, we're just going to be using a down, check, up, check, up strumming pattern. Now you can also play this just as a down, down, up, down, up, and some of you might be familiar with it as the island strum. The only time that this is going to be a little bit different will be at the end of the verses when we play when the night falls, my loneliness calls. So you notice there, I'm just playing on the chord changes for that C to the G to the D, and then when I get to my next C and D, I'm doing a down, up, down when I change chords. So again, in total, that line is when the night calls, my loneliness, down, up, down to the D, and then you go back into the strumming pattern. This happens a number of times throughout the song, so just be aware of it, that that's pretty much the only time when we're breaking up the strumming pattern. So with all that, let's give it a play along. 1, 2, here we go. Strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to change tutorial helpful for playing I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. I don't know about you, but I don't think you can get through this song without just feeling like pure joy. So I hope this song brings you joy. And if there are other Whitney Houston songs that you would love to see made into a tutorial or a play along, let me know down in the comments. And also please give this video a like. It tells me that you like what you see and you want to see more of it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again so much to my patrons for voting on this song, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. It's the light of day that shows me